A lot of people think motorbike track days are only for racers with deep pockets, but that's not the reality. In the UK you can get track for less than the cost of a decent night out, and it's one of the safest places to explore what both you and your bike can actually do. No speed cameras, no traffic, no potholes, just pure riding. Every biker should experience a track day at least once. That's exactly what inspired me to buy what might be just the cheapest Yamaha R1 race bike in Europe. It's rough around the edges, built purely for track, and now the goal is simple: get it running properly and see what it can do. So I found this track R1 for £1,200, and I messaged the guy, and I've offered him £1,000 because I've been watching the bike on Facebook Marketplace for at least 3 weeks, and I saw the bike reduced from 1,500 to 1,200. So I thought maybe I just offer him £1,000, and he accepted. He did, but then he changed his mind. So I said, okay, I tried, and just moved on as I was looking for a bike to either break or flip. So the R1 guy just messaged me, and now he wants to sell the bike. So I'm just heading over to Nuneaton and see if it's worth it. But basically I'm buying this R1, which is possibly the cheapest one on the internet in the UK, for £1,000. So it's got track fairings and everything. It doesn't have road fairings, but it does have an MOT and it has number plates and stuff. And it seems to be in okay condition. The fairings are a bit tatty, but that's something I can work with, so I'm not too bothered. I'll see you in a bit. As usual, I went into the garage and got some tying down equipment, obviously the ramp, some rags, not to scratch the fairings even though they are already damaged, but don't want to add more damage. Put everything in the car, and obviously got the trailer as well. So just ready to go, should be about 40 minutes. Traffic should be okay. It's only like 11:15, so hopefully I'll buy it. I'll see you guys in a bit. Short updates. I've bought the bike, paid £1,000 for it, and he's had a fuel tank and some spare track fairings, and I paid extra 50 quid for it. So all in all, £1,050. The engine runs really well, so I'm quite excited about this one. You know, there's something really special about buying a motorcycle. It doesn't matter if it's brand new, covered in dust, or held together by a few questionable decisions from the previous owner. The moment the deal is done, it stops being just a bike and it becomes your bike. Your mind is already racing ahead to the adventures that haven't even happened yet. Maybe it's the trips that you'll take, maybe it's the people that you'll meet, maybe it's the late nights in the garage chasing problems that somehow become memories worth of keeping. The bike gives you something that few things can, and that's freedom. So I've made it home safely, and now I just got to take the bike off the trailer. The bike home, but unloading it on my own definitely got the heart rate up. It's funny how a bike feels twice as heavy when there's nobody there to catch it if things go wrong. I took it nice and slow, rolled it down ramp, and somehow managed not to drop it. So I've just had a quick ride around the block, and the oil light just came on, and also it feels like it doesn't ride straight. Yeah, it's really strange, and the forks, they feel like they dive. They feel really spongy. So I'm not sure if this guy crashed because the bike is set up like proper shite, but it definitely needs looking at, because it rides like a bloody pig. Good thing is the quick shifter works. The tires are really good, and they have plenty of life in them. But yeah, it needs a bit of work. Like, to say that the bike was neglected would be an understatement. It basically needs repainting the whole frame, the engine covers, the stator cover, the rear sets. It needs the fairings repaired with fiberglass, because as you can see, the right hand side fairing is totally cracked. It needs crash bungs replacing. It needs a good wash. It needs sorting out the oil light, the oil level sensor, the neutral sensor, because it's borderline dangerous. But what astonishes me is that the guy told me that a day before he went to work riding this bike, and I checked the pressure in the rear tire and it was 19 psi. So I get that if you're on track, but for the road, 19 psi, the bike was barely steering. Also, I sold a few items today after a 6-day break. I've not sold anything for 6 days. I was like, what is going on? But look. So I'm just gonna put some oil in this R1, because basically it's got none. So I don't know if you can see, but this thing has 0 oil. So I bought like a liter and see how much oil it takes. But yeah, it doesn't look too good. So the bike's just taken like 700 ml of oil, which is quite a lot. Now I'm curious to see if has any oil leaks, or why was it so low on oil. Yeah, strange one. So I'm just gonna start the bike and let it run for a bit, because it's got oil this time. So I'll just let the oil circulate through the engine and see if we get another light. So the engine light still comes on. I wonder if it's some sensor issue or something. So I'm just going to take off the fairings off the R1 so I can work on it, because apparently it's got some sensor issues. The neutral light is always on even though it's in gear, and the oil light seems to be on as well. And I've just looked and it's got oil, so it's more than half the level. I've already taken out a few screws, so it's so hot outside, man. This is crazy. Let me show you what I'm doing. A very special ritual for bank holidays. So I'm just going to take the fairings off. I already taken out the bolts. I think the clock bracket is bent. Just looking at it. And actually that clock bracket is not straight. That's why it gave me the impression that the bike wasn't going straight, and I initially thought that the forks were bent. Luckily the forks are straight. So I proceeded taking off the fairings so I can see what's underneath them. Yeah, for some reason the guy had some sticky tape on top of every screw, but as you can see there's a good looking oil filter on there, so maybe it's had the recent oil change, I don't know, but it's a bit concerning the fact that levels were quite low. As expected, this bike needs a lot of work to bring it back to its glory days, but make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see me on track with it finished. I'll see you next time.